first come up, when she brought Casper out, the big white one there, he was big-eyed, scared, and nervous. I'm like, dude, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get him done or not, because he don't like the farrier. He rears up and does scared, not wanting to hurt you, just scared. And I went in there and just had the halter and everything on him, just looped the lead rope over the thing. He just nibbled on his hay, and I trimmed all 4 feet, and he didn't do anything wrong. And that's what we're hoping is going to happen today, but we got a camera here, so we don't know. The way he's looking, I don't see him being any problem. He's come a long way in a few trims. But we don't do anything. We let him eat his hay. We put him in the stall, and it's like, I think he's just like, well, okay, I don't have a whole bunch of people, I don't have anything crazy going on, and he just settles down, I guess. I can't figure. As long as I've been around horses, I still can't figure them all out on their way of thinking and what they do. So,
you let him get to know you.
Yep. So she's gonna put the halter on him, and I'll start with him first, like always. Look at her. She's like, hey, what's going on over here, huh, Wendy? Gee, what you doing to my friend over there? He's starting to look at me now. See how he's checking me out, and he's not eating his hay right now. He's like, oh, wait a minute now. What are we doing? It's okay. Then I just come on in here like this. Now, him not trying to get away from me is a good sign, because normally if they're really scared, they're going to try to leave, even in the stall. But he knows what I'm doing, so he's getting situated. See him reach down and eat his hay?
Yeah.
He's relaxing. See him pick his foot right up for me? I think that he learned real quick that I wasn't going to be mean. I don't know everything exactly what his thinking is, because I've done horses before that were scared, and I don't care what you do, you're not going to get them done unless a vet comes and tranquilizes me. He's got a little injury or whatever in his right shoulder. He don't like to bring his foot out. But if you'll notice, most horses that I trim, some farriers out there, why don't you ever tuck their foot between your legs? Well, that's the reason why. Because believe it or not, most horses don't like to bring their legs out. The typical way most farriers do this, they'll want to put this leg in between here so they can hold it better. But you see how much wide I have to bring that out?
Yeah.
See, now he's not fighting me this time, so maybe he's not as sore, but I like doing it like this right here, because their foot is more comfortable for them.
More of a natural position.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't strain on them. Bigger horses is not as hard.
Yeah.
When you start working on a lot of quarter horses like I do, that strain, it can strain them. He's doing great. He's not even giving me a care in the world. He's just one of those that, okay, once he sees you, you're not going to hurt him. He's like, okay, that guy's not too bad. I guess I'll let him trim my hooves up. What we have in Florida rainy season, summertime, a lot of horses get what they call wall separation, where mud and muck will get up in between the hoof wall and the sole and cause a little bit of a rot. Now, it could turn bad and turn into white line disease, but I try to cut it all out. Let me see, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. But you see this little black right here? This little black right here? That's the wall separation. And you try to get it cut out, and then where I can get some medicine in there. The strong iodine, and doctor it all up. Frogs, right around this rim here like this. And that kills the germs. It's called Hawthorne's Churchill's 16.5% tincture iodine. It's basically almost like liquid fire, but it's not. If you get it, it's made for the hooves, not the skin. If you used to put this on the skin, it could blister them. It's very strong. It's only made for hooves.
You got to get some of that on your hands. What happens there?
Well,
does it
on
burn?
the tough part of your hands, it
really
doesn't seem to bother.
Yeah.
But if I was to get it right here, it would burn me. Seriously. Tough parts, it don't seem to bother.
And of course, a hoof.
The hoof is tough. But if I was to get it back here, where it's real thin, I would have a problem. So you got to just get it on the hoof, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. You only got one more foot. I'm almost done with this one. Right. And there he is. It's okay. All right, buddy. Here you go. That's a good boy, huh? He said, that wasn't too bad. He said, that wasn't too bad, huh?
He's been munching the whole time.
And you see, he ain't no little.
No, he's big.
He's big.
Yeah, he's
So if he wanted to give me some trouble, he could say no. But as you can see, this horse here,
he don't even care about
he's not even showing no sign of nervous or scaredness. When I first did this horse, his eyes were that big, snorting.
Yeah.
I mean, he was scared to death of me.
He doesn't
I'm
even care about me.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him done or not. And sure enough, as soon as we got in here, I said, let me just try something. Nobody hold him. Let me just go in here. And this is how he's been ever since I've been doing him. This is the third time I've trimmed him. Not a scared look in his eye or nothing. On the same hand, I'm telling you right now, I've done horses that acted the same way as him, and they ain't getting trimmed. They would just snatch, jerk, rear. They're scared of me the whole time. I can't get him done. This guy here, for some reason,
Came around.
just came right around immediately. It was,
You let him trust you.
yep. And he just, not a scared bone. Now look at him. He said, ah, that guy's all right. He's not that bad, huh? He said, I get me some hay to eat. Yeah, see that? He walked over and let me scratch him. That's awesome. That is really awesome.
Cool. That's Casper.
That's Casper.
All right, cool.